Hey there, and welcome back to Avg Previews. Today's game is called Mini Healer, and it is developed and published by Sad Doge or Sad Dog, something like that. You might recognize the background music here that has been used in previous games, in other games as well, here and there. It's a nice and relaxing piece of music. But anyway, first I would like to showcase the settings menu. As you can see, this game is in a different resolution at the moment. The reason for that is because the game doesn't have full screen support just yet, not even borderless full screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record at 1600 by 900 and upscale it. I tested it before. The upscaling doesn't seem to affect the video all that much. It might be because of the pixel art style that the game is in. There are all kinds of interesting things about the settings menu. For example, I like that we have an option to showcase the quality as well as the tier of the equipment or the items. So you can tick it off if you, or untick it if you don't like it. Of course, key bindings. Enabling this will cause the party member to automatically be selected when the mouse is hovered onto him or her. That could be nice, but I don't use that. So you can for example display maximum health alongside the current health of your party members if you so desire. I like that, and I also like that it was made into an option so that people who don't like it can just disable it. And that's about it. There are interesting stuff here, and it does have music and sound sliders instead of just tick and untick, which is great. That is really good. Anyway, I'm gonna go straight in and I'm gonna showcase you the quality and tier that items have. For example, this item here, the 9 in the brackets, that's the quality of this item. I think 10 is max naturally. So this is the absolute maximum that it can go, because whenever you increase the item's star rating, the quality goes up by 1. And 10 is the maximum that I have seen without stars. So as you can increase it by 5, because there are 5 stars, at least where I am at, then therefore I think that's the maximum that it can go. Also, since the last time I played, it seems that the developer also added the item level. The item levels are now visible, so this item has an item level of 1, wow. That's pretty bad, I think. This is item level 26, 14, 20, 16 and 18. But you can, there are other things that you can do to customize the items. When you go on the item, you can click craft, and here you can upgrade the item. This is the star rating. Then you can augment it. So augments. Oh, I haven't augmented this yet. I don't have the gold. Oh well. You can augment it, and augments are these here, down here. All 3 appear just by clicking it once. So you don't have to augment it 3 times to get the 3 items here, or 3 stats. And you can also mutate it. Mutates the artifact, making it stronger or weaker. I have not tried this yet, so I have no idea what it does. Let's risk it, just so I know what it does. So item level 26, quality 9, 65 heal power. Oh, it shows it. So I lost 20% effect on max health related attributes and I got 10% to heal power related. Interesting, and then you can cleanse it if you have this item. Well, I'm gonna cleanse it because I like max health related stuff. Are there any other items that I know? Just this that doesn't have an augment. There is also the talent tree. So you can be a druid who focuses on heal over time abilities. I would really like to play as the druid sometime. But currently I went towards the priest. Priest is as you expect the priest to be. Lots of defensive abilities, defensive buffs and such. For example here, the tank gains health just for blocking, or all party members' health is increased. This as well, everyone's health is increased. And the more of these talent points you put into a spec, the more you earn mastery experience for this spec. That's why my occultist is only level 6, because I only have 1 point here. Druid is level 9 because I have 2 points here, and priest is 32 because it has 31 points invested. And the mastery points you can use to enhance the talent. So this one gives me party health regen, max health, and elemental resistance. And of course the items get more expensive, so it's 1, 2 and 3. Sometimes it's 1, 2 and 4. Actually no, it's 1 point, 2 points, 3 points and 4 points, sorry. And you can't do it like this, that I'm gonna power up this here. You can technically power it up, but this mastery is not active until you have at least 1 point in this talent. So that's why I have that's why I have 2 points here instead of 1. Because, well, this is also, conjuration is also a nice talent, but because I already put a second mastery here as well, and I didn't know at the time that this is how it worked. You can also upgrade your skills, of course. Oh. I noticed that I have been blabbering on for quite a while and haven't even shown the gameplay yet. But yeah, you can upgrade your skills. I have upgraded this, and I have upgraded this as well, but I don't really use it anymore. I find that this is better. So I should upgrade this instead. But let's start from the very beginning and showcase you the first room full of bosses. Unfortunately, this currently has the Chaos crystal on it, so that means they are a lot stronger here. But I can try at least. This first room is a gauntlet with the 5 bosses of the first room. So what I tend to use is a Holy Shield, which protects whoever I put it on. Then this spell can dispel these debuffs that have a yellow outline. Red ones cannot be dispelled, unfortunately. And this is basically the gameplay loop of this game. Each boss is different. Each boss has different things that you need to keep an eye on. This is the very first boss of the game, so it is as basic as it can be. And currently this is a stronger variant because the Chaos Crystal gave it 132% more health, more than doubled his health. The Inspire that that my tank occasionally casts increases health regen and the damage dealt by the characters. So this guy sometimes this guy has debuffs that I can't get rid of. But the main mechanic is well, this one thing I can get rid of, attack damage decreased. But the main mechanic of him is that he sometimes summons a blob here that will heal him unless I kill the blob here. So I have to target the blob and it needs to die as fast as possible. They will automatically retarget the boss, which is nice. And I just noticed that I should have used the Rejuvenate earlier. This is bad. But they do deal 52% more damage to me anyway, so... So it is really difficult. In normal mode I can beat this gauntlet, I have done it a few times. Actually I have only done it once, but you know what I mean. Oh jeez. Well, I'm dead. I can still keep healing. This is the healer. But my healing is reduced. There is a massive penalty when you're dead. When the healer is dead. So I got an Angelic Crystal, that is nice. And I got different other stuff. But now the crystal is gone, so now I can actually show the gauntlet in a normal way, I guess. Let's see. So this gives heal power, block chance, maximum health. Maximum health. Yeah, I'm gonna sell this stuff. Let's go back to the gauntlet and showcase it in a normal form, normal difficulty. That way I can show the bosses the way they should be. And I think I can actually beat them. So the first boss, as I explained, is basic. Just a few things to look out for, or one thing really. Enrage I can't dispel from him. The second boss was the one that occasionally summoned the blobs. Summoning, and here it is. And it died really fast. I do like the Chaos Crystal mechanic, because the Chaos Crystals appear randomly as well. You can feed them to the boss as well, but they also appear randomly, which means there is always a reason to. Basically it incentivizes variety in fights, which is fun. Now this guy is dangerous. One of the debuffs, it'll appear in a moment. Not this one. This one is terrible as well. but not this one. The other one that will appear in a moment. That's the one to look out for. Because that one I need to dispel as fast as possible. The more of them... That one deals damage based on how many of them are there. I can dispel 2 max, unfortunately. So I try to shield the other 2 to minimize damage as much as possible. But when all 4 are still available, then you get destroyed. So this one is simple, one is always immune. So whenever one is immune, you just change targets. I often use tab for that, just like you would in an MMO. And this little symbol tells me which enemy the characters are targeting. That one died, so this one will take, this sister will take reduced damage. As you can see, it takes reduced damage if Lunaria is not present. Let's just heal them up. And the last one is a boss that that decreases my mana, my maximum mana by, I think, 40%, and nullifies my mana regen. And I can't do anything against this crystal. There probably are things I can do against it, but I don't know what. Cannot be negated as well. I can't kill the crystal has way too much health. I think it has more health than the boss itself. And it should end in a moment. Done. And that was the first gauntlet. Oh, I got a new time record. Nice. And a level up as well. And lots of unique stuff. So level up goes here, I think. Yep, party members max health. I like leveling that. So I can power up this 75 heal power. That is nice. And then look through these items. So staff, 64 heal power. This is 58 and 5%. But this is a naturally occurring level 12 or quality 12. And the tiers are these. This is tier 4, 4, 4. 5 is max, I think. I don't know what the max is. Actually 4 might be max, because this is a perfect item. The items with the dust around them or the glow, they are perfect items. So that means they are as powerful as they can go. This item doesn't have the stuff I want, but I will keep it just in case. The other two, no. This is the same room. So here are a few more bosses. For example, who was it who used that ability? Was it you? Yeah, it was you. So let's go against the brutal version. This one is another interesting mechanic. So he will summon souls to the field every now and then. And you as the player have to tap kill them. Because he deals more damage while the souls are available. And when you destroy a soul, it will deal damage to your party. Ouch. That was painful. I'm trying to get rid of the pipe. I don't dispel this because it summons souls, but I think in the most difficult mode, you probably have to. It does it like that. It's fine, it seems. Personally, I really enjoy this game. If it keeps going and introducing new bosses, there seem to be a lot of rooms, so there seem to be a few dozen bosses. I have fought against 10 so far. But there are probably at least 10 or even 20 more. So if the game keeps going like that and introducing new ones, for example, these seem to be regular boss rooms. So let's say 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So that's 25 bosses, at the very least. There is also a boss here, this golem. I can't beat it yet. These are different types of missions, so you... in this one you can't damage the boss, or the golem. Only this character or the Mevor can. Here you have to... he's a tank, so you have to keep him alive. And here he keeps you... he somewhat keeps you alive. But yeah, currently I can't beat these, so I don't know what they are. Then there is this here. And... I guess this is endgame. But I wonder what this is. When this was the gauntlet. So this is, yeah. Each of the rooms, each of the boss rooms. Then this is definitely something similar, a special mode. But I guess I will see it eventually. The chaos crystals appear every 20 minutes even if you're offline. But when you're offline, they will only generate that for up to 8 hours. How many do I currently have? I have 49 of them. Nice. I have used none. I just currently go by these. But you can feed more of them so that the bosses get stronger and stronger. Up to 5 stars. There is also the Dice of Greed that I have unlocked that will sell you stuff. You don't know what it sells, but it sells you stuff. And there are probably other stuff here and here. More features. Maybe even this is some kind of a feature, I don't know. This is the achievements, and this is the different character stats that you can look at. Defensive and offensive, and then these are your main bonuses. And these are all the items that I have found. There are a lot of items in the game already. Do note that this game is in early access, the game is not finished. But I would probably still recommend keeping an eye on this game, because personally I really enjoy it. But thank you very much for watching. This showcase was quite a bit longer than I expected, because I kept rambling in the menus. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.